is burning low within the glass. I watch the shadows of the angels pass. My knees are weary on the cold stone floor, knocking softly at the heavy door.
Nel buio cerco un raggio di speranza, mentre il silenzio riempie questa stanza.
The stars are beads upon a cosmic chain,
Absorbing all the residue of pain.
a solitary plea against the vastness of the black, with no more reason now to turn our tired spirits back. Sent on the wings of a midnight prayer, rising through the thin and freezing air, a sacred whisper in the hollow night, searching for the source of holy light.
Midnight prayer,
The weight we have to bear.
ascolta il grido di chi non ha voce, sotto il peso di questa dura croce.
The incense of my longing starts to rise
Toward the velvet ceiling of the skies.
I offer up the fragments of my soul, the broken pieces that were never whole. My breath is mist against the altar rail, a desperate heart behind a silver veil, a solitary plea against the vastness of the black, with no more reason now to turn our tired spirits back. Sent on the wings of a midnight prayer, rising through the thin and freezing air, a sacred whisper in the hollow night, searching for the source of holy light. Deliver us from the demons of the doubt, before the fire of the world goes out.
Let the answer fall like gentle dew,
Making every withered blossom new.
preghiera. Midnight, Kyrie eleison.
Sent on the wings of a midnight prayer, rising through the thin and freezing air, a sacred whisper in the hollow night, searching for the source of holy light.
Midnight prayer.
Find me everywhere.
Nella notte,
Midnight prayer. altar of gold, stories of legends that never grow old. I walk through the winter to find the spark, a flicker of lightning inside the dark.
Al raggio di sole ferisce il mattino, il destino ci guida su questo cammino. I feel the pulse of the earth in my veins,
Breaking the weight
of these iron chains.
the incense rises
To the vaulted ceiling, a divine hunger, a desperate feeling. We are the guardians
of the sacred fire,
lifting our voices
from the funeral pyre.
Ignite the heavens,
Consume the night
bathed in the glory
of celestial light.
sacred fire.
Burning ever higher.
Nessun oceano può spegnere il vanto di questo amore vestito di pianto. I am the flint and you are the steel, the only truth that is jagged and real.
Rivers of crimson flow through the hall, answering softly the ancestors' call. Don't let the ash cover up the remains of the passion that courses and never wanes.
The incense rises to the vaulted ceiling, a divine hunger,
A desperate feeling.
we are the guardians
Of the sacred fire,
lifting our voices
from the funeral pyre.
ignite the heavens,
Consume the night
bathed in the glory.
of celestial light.
Smolder, flicker, flaring to the sun. The race of the phoenix has only begun. From the dust of the temple we rise as one until the cycle of darkness is done. Brucia, fuoco,
Sacred fire.
we are the guardians,
Of the sacred fire,
lifting our voices.
from the funeral pyre.
Ignite the heavens,
Consume the night
bathed in the glory.
of celestial light.
Sacred fire,
Our holy desire,
still burning.
per l'eternità.
Sacred fire.
The hearth is cold, the winter wind is harsh. Across the wetlands and the frozen marsh,
I'm digging through the sort of long ago
to find the furnace, beneath the drifted snow.
Il calore resiste nel buio profondo, mentre il gelo circonda tutto il mondo.
A stubborn flicker in the charcoal dust, defying the decay and the biting rust. One tiny breath to wake the sleeping heat, before the victory of the cold is complete. Glowing in the dark are the burning embers, the only part of us the night remembers.
Refusing to fade, refusing to die,
Beneath the heavy smoke of a crimson sky. Burning embers, memories of a fire.
scintille di vita nel legno bruciato, il segno di un amore che non è passato.
The orange pulse is beating like a drum, waiting for the morning light to come.
My hands are trembling near the fragile glow, watching the orange shadows start to grow.
It isn't a roar, just a steady hum, the sanctuary where the weary come. One tiny breath to wake the sleeping heat, before the victory of the cold is complete. Glowing in the dark are the burning embers, the only part of us the night remembers.
Refusing to fade, refusing to die,
Beneath the heavy smoke of a crimson sky.
let the oxygen feed the ancient desire.
From the smallest spark comes the greatest fire,
We are the heat that the seasons can't tame,
protecting the core of the sacred flame.
brucia ancora. Embers
Glowing in the dark are the burning embers, the only part of us the night remembers.
refusing to fade, refusing to die.
Die beneath the heavy smoke of a crimson sky.
Burning
Embers, our spirits pie, still warm, non si spegne.
embers.
I knelt upon the altar of my pride, with nowhere left for weary souls to hide. I drank the bitterness of every gale, behind a heavy, suffocating veil.
La mano tesa scende dal pendio, sento il respiro immenso di un addio.
The mercy flows like honey from the rock, before the turning of the final lock.
A sudden warmth within the frozen bone,
A light that shines upon the stepping stone.
we are uplifted by divine grace,
Beholding beauty in this sacred space.
suo peccato. In questo tempio l'uomo è rinato.
The heavy shackles crumble into it beneath the treading of our humble feet.
I see the cathedral in the open air,
the answer to a long-forgotten prayer.
no longer drifting on a sea of lead,
but walking where the angels fear to tread.
the sudden warmth within the frozen bone.
I looked for exits in the walls of stone, feeling the marrow of my aching bone. But then I lifted up my weary sight to the cathedral of the endless night.
Lo spazio infinito sorride al dolore, cancellando l'ombra del mio timore. The canopy of diamonds has no edge beyond the limit of the mountain ledge.
Blue turns to black and black turns to gold. A story of wonder that never grows old. Underneath the dome of an everlasting sky,
where the wings of the spirit are born to fly.
boundless and open, majestic and free.
Across the horizon vai. Stelle cadenti disegnano scie lungo le strade delle gerarchie. I am a speck within a grand design where the celestial immortal line.
No more ceilings to hold back the soul. The vastness of mercy is making me whole. The wind of the ether is brushing my face, lost in the grandeur of time and of space. Blue turns to black and black turns to gold. A story of wonder that never grows old.
Underneath the dome
Of an everlasting sky,
where the wings of the spirit are born to fly.
boundless and open,
Majestic and free, across the horizon of the
cosmic sea,
higher than the eagles past the moon's glow.
leaving the dust of the valley below,
The oxygen of heaven is all that we breathe.
leaving the sorrows that we used to ease.
Sempre azzurro, heavens underneath the dome,
Of an everlasting sky,
where the wings of the spirit
are born to fly, boundless and open,
majestic and free, across the horizon
of the cosmic sea, everlasting sky,
where our dreams reside.
soaring, vessel,
Baritone,
everlasting The moon is pulling on the heavy deep, waking the giants from their ancient sleep. I stand upon the cliffs of jagged chalk, listening to the way the spirits talk.
L'acqua si innalza con forza suprema, mentre la terra sotto i piedi trema.
The salt is stinging in the morning gale against the canvas of a weathered sail.
The flood is coming to reclaim the shore.
Nothing will be as it was before.
Surrender
To the power of the rising tides, where the secret of the ocean hides. Wash the wreckage from the
sandy bay,
carry the remnants of the past away. Rising tides,
where the spirit
glides.
abissi oscuri rivelano il tesoro, sotto le onde di zaffiro ed oro.
I feel the surge within my very lungs, speaking in 1,000 liquid tongues.
The pressure builds beneath the surface tension.
A blue world beyond our comprehension.
Don't fight the
Current, let the water take every promise that we meant to break. from the sandy bay, carry the remnants of the past away.
Let the tsunami of the heart descend until the broken coastline start to mend.
Immersion in the mercy of the sea, the only way to set the prisoner free. Maria Sali, rising higher. Surrender to the power of the rising tide, where the secret of the ocean hides. Wash the wreckage from the sandy bay, carry the remnants of the past away. Rising tides, rising tides, flowing over.
L'onda ci porta.
Rising tides, The curtain is heavy, the lights are dim. The cup of our journey is full to the brim. I look at the path that we've walked so long, turned into the verses of a final song.
L'ultima pagina è pronta da scrivere tutto l'amore che abbiamo saputo vivere.
I feel the warmth of your breath on my cheek,
The strength in the silence
when we cannot speak.
before the stars fade into the white.
Before we dissolve in the arms of the night, hold me close in this final embrace, memorizing every line of your face.
The end of the story,
The closing of the door.
but I love you until there is time no more.
Final embrace in this hallowed space.
Non avere paura dell'ombra che avanza, resta con me in quest'ultima danza.
Our souls are tangled like the ivy and vine in a tapestry that is yours and is mine.
My heartbeat is slowing to match your own.
The most peaceful feeling I've ever known.
No more questions and no more why.
Just the vast beauty of this last goodbye.
Before the stars fade into the white.
Before we dissolve in the arms of the night, hold me close in this final embrace, memorizing every line of your face.
The end of the story,
The closing of the door.
but I
In this final embrace, memorizing every line of your face.
The end of the story,
The closing of the door.
but I love you until there is time no more. Final embrace.
Our saving grace.
Good night.
Addio, amore.
Final embrace.
There is a static in the heavy air, a quiet madness that we have to share. No thunder speaks, no jagged bolts descend, but I can feel the beginning of the end.
La calma apparente nasconde l'inferno in questo vuoto che sembra eterno.
The clouds are bruising to a leaden hue,
Choking the
oxygen between me and you.
The pressure is rising behind the glass,
Waiting for the ghost of the wind to pass. Caught in the center of a silent storm, where the cold is biting and the blood is warm.
a gale of emotion without any sound,
Tearing the roots from the hallowed ground. Silent storm, keeping us spellbound.
urla invisibili nel petto serrato
Contro un destino che ci ha ingannato.
The trees are frozen in a pose of grief.
Losing the spirit before the leaf.
My ribs are aching
From the inward blast, holding a gale that was meant to last.
It's louder than a scream, this hollow hush.
Feeling the weight of the mountains crush.
The pressure is rising behind the glass,
Waiting for the ghost of the wind to pass. Caught in the center of a silent storm, where the cold is biting and the blood is warm.
a gale of emotion without any sound.
Tearing the roots from the hallowed ground. Let the cyclone spin inside the soul.
Losing all the logic and the self-control.
Nature is weeping without a single drop. A frantic motion that will never stop. Tempesta, silenzio, howling inside. Caught in the center of a silent storm. Caught in the center of The bitter frost is melting from the glass. I watch the seasons and the centuries pass. I've carried burdens through the pouring rain, washing the copper from the stains of pain.
Sorge l'aurora nel petto stancato,
Tutto il passato è ormai dimenticato.
the compass points toward a brighter shore, where the weary travelers weep no more.
The amber glow is bleeding through the gray,
Chasing the ghosts of the winter away. We are heading for the golden horizon,
where the courage of the spirit is rising,
fearless and steady,
bold and sublime,
transcending the limits of space and of time.
golden horizon, where the new world is born.
Un nuovo giorno si veste di gloria.
Scriviamo insieme la nostra memoria.
The dust of the valley is left far behind.
With the chains of the ego we no longer bind.
I see the
Brilliance reflecting in your gaze.
a million lanterns in a hopeful
The
maze.
climb was steep and the air was thin, but this is the moment the triumphs begin.
The amber glow is
Bleeding through the gray, chasing the ghosts of the winter away. We are heading for the golden horizon, where the courage of the spirit is rising,
fearless and steady,
bold and sublime,
transcending the
limits of space and of time.
run to the edge where the ocean meets fire.
Higher and higher, our holy desire. The yellow sun is a crown for the soul,
Finally reaching
spring. Listen to the song the white birds sing.
I've shed the layers of the world's disguise,
looking through the clarity of honest eyes.
l'essenza brilla senza più menzogna, lontano dalla colpa e dall'agonia.
The diamond core is polished by the years, washed by the wisdom of 1,000 tears.
Transparent and bright like the morning glass,
Watching the shadows of the ego pass.
reflected in the mirror of a pure spirit.
The voice of heaven, we can finally hear it. Untainted by malice, unburdened by weight.
Entering the garden through the narrow gate. Pure spirit,
Our ultimate state.
un raggio bianco attraversa il cuore, senza il veleno del vecchio dolore.
The architecture of the soul is clean, the most beautiful sight I've ever seen.
No muddy
Waters in the sacred pool, where only the humble and the kind shall rule.
I breathe the ether of a higher plane,
Free from the static and the worldly state.
transparent and bright like the morning glass,
Watching the shadows of the ego pass.
reflected in the mirror of a pure spirit.
The voice of heaven, we can finally hear it. Untainted by malice, unburdened by weight.
Entering the garden through the narrow gate.
Strip the silk and strip the heavy gold.
Until there's only truth for us to hold.
Weightless as a feather on the summer breeze,
Floating through the temples and the ancient trees. Puro spirito, puro,
love,
puro spirito, puro,
love,
puro spirito, puro. Reflected in the mirror of a pure spirit.
The voice of heaven, we can finally hear it. Untainted by malice, unburdened by weight.
Entering the garden through the narrow gate. Pure spirit,
Where the angels wait.
so clear,
Limpido.
pure spirit.
Ancient canyons hold the breath of time, where whispers wander through the silver rhyme. I trace the patterns in the shifting sand, searching for a touch, a ghostly hand.
Il vento canta storie d'altri sogni, nel vuoto immenso dove tutto s'unisce.
Your name is written on the marble stone, a melody that calls me toward the throne.
Beyond the veil where shadows learn to fly,
Between the sapphire earth and velvet sky,
our love remains an eternal echo, resonating through the halls of indigo.
stronger than the
guidando i passi versi la tua via.
I am the anchor in the raging gale, the steady breath behind your lonely sail.
The thunder roars but cannot drown the soul.
Your presence is the fire that makes me whole.
Every mountain peaked with frozen white
Testifies the flame we sparked tonight.
beyond the veil where shadows learn to fly. Between the sapphire earth and velvet sky, our love remains an eternal echo, resonating through the halls of indigo.
Stronger than the tide, deeper than the sea, a timeless bond for all infinity. Wait for me in the garden of the ghosts, among the ruins and the heavenly halls. We shall transcend the gravity of bone and reclaim the kingdom we have always known.
Our love remains an eternal echo, resonating through the halls of indigo.
Stronger than the tide, deeper than the sea, a timeless bond for all infinity. Eternal echo, our spirit's symphony.
Always returning,
L'eco del cuore.
eternal echo.
The hearth is cold, the winter wind is harsh. Across the wetlands and the frozen marsh, I'm digging through the soot of long ago to find the furnace beneath the drifted snow.
Il calore resiste nel buio profondo, mentre il gelo circonda tutto il mondo. A stubborn flicker in the charcoal dust, defying the decay and the biting rust.
One tiny breath to wake the sleeping heat before the victory of the cold is complete.
Glowing in the dark are the burning embers, the only part of us
The night remembers,
refusing to fade.
refusing to die.
Beneath the heavy smoke of a crimson sky,
Burning embers, memories of a fire.
il segno di un amore che non è passato. The orange pulse is beating like a drum,
waiting for the morning light to come.
my hands are trembling
Near the fragile glow, watching the orange shadows start to grow. It isn't a roar, just a steady hum, the sanctuary where the weary come. One tiny breath to wake the sleeping heat, before the victory or the cold is complete. Glowing in the dark are the burning embers, the only part of us the night remembers.
refusing to fade
Refusing to die
beneath the heavy smoke of a crimson
sky. Let the oxygen feed
the ancient desire.
from the smallest spark.
Comes the greatest fire,
We are the heat that the seasons can't take,
protecting the core of the sacred flame.
Brucia ancora, embers glowing in the dark are the burning embers, the only part of us the night remembers.
Refusing to fade
Refusing to die
beneath the heavy smoke of a crimson sky.
burning embers, our spirits fire.
Still warm,
Non si spegne, burning embers. I looked for exits in the walls of stone, feeling the marrow of my aching bone. But then I lifted up my weary sight to the cathedral of the endless night.
lo spazio infinito sorride al dolore, cancellando l'ombra del mio timore. The canopy of diamonds has no edge, beyond the limit of the mountain ledge.
Blue turns to black and black turns to gold, a story of wonder that never grows old.
Underneath the dome
Of an everlasting sky,
where the wings of the spirit
are born to fly,
boundless and open
majestic and free,
across the horizon.
of the cosmic sea.
Everlasting
Sky, watch the world go by.
stelle cadenti disegnano scie lungo le strade delle gerarchie. I am a speck within a grand design, where the celestial and the mortal align.
No more ceilings to hold back the soul. The vastness of mercy is making me whole. The wind of the ether is brushing my face, lost in the grandeur of time and of space. Blue turns to black and black turns to gold, a story of wonder to fly.
Boundless and open,
Majestic and free,
across the horizon
of the cosmic sea.
higher than the eagles, past the moon's glow, leaving the dust of the valley below.
The oxygen of heaven is all that we breathe, leaving the sorrows that we used to
Sempre azzurro,
heavens open. Underneath the dome of an everlasting sky,
where the wings of the Spirit
are born to fly.
boundless and open,
Majestic and free,
across the horizon
of the cosmic sea.
everlasting sky, where our dreams reside. Soaring, 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 verso l'alto,
Everlasting
sky.
You stood your ground when the bridge was thin, against the tide of the original sin, with a dignity that money couldn't buy, under the gaze of a judgmental sky.
La tua lealtà è uno scudo d'acciaio in questo mondo che è solo un miraggio.
A gentle strength within a velvet glove,
The true definition of a selfless love.
I'm bowed by the storm and the arrogance of kings, keeping the promise that the Spirit brings.
Behold the courage of a noble heart,
A living sanctuary,
a work of art,
honorable and steady,
faithful and true.
the light of the world is shining through you. Noble heart,
Never falling apart. Il tuo onore brilla più del sole, oltre il rumore di vuote parole.
you choose the mercy when the world wants blood, standing firm against the rising mud.
I see the scars on your weathered shield,
From the battles fought on the lonely field,
but your spirit is upright,
your posture is tall, refusing to stumble, refusing to fall. Unbowed by the storm and the arrogance of kings, keeping the promise that the Spirit brings.
Behold the courage of a noble heart,
A living sanctuary,
a work of art,
honorable and steady, faithful and true. The light of the world is shining through you.
kneel for the soul, not for the crown.
Before the walls of the city come down,
Integrity is the only wealth we keep,
while the rest of the world is fast asleep. the heavy air. A quiet madness that we have to share. No thunder speaks, no jagged bolts descend, but I can feel the beginning of the end.
La calma apparente nasconde l'inferno in questo vuoto che sembra eterno. The clouds are bruising to a leaden hue, choking the oxygen between me and you.
The pressure is rising behind the glass, waiting for the ghost of the wind to pass. Caught in the center of a silent storm, where the cold is biting and the blood is warm. A gale of emotion without any sound, tearing the roots from the hallowed ground. Silent storm, keeping us spellbound.
Urla invisibili nel petto serrato contro un destino che ci ha ingannato.
The trees are frozen in a pose of grief, losing the spirit before the leaf.
My ribs are aching from the inward blast, holding a gale that was meant to last. It's louder than a scream, this
Hollow hush, feeling the weight of the mountains crush. The pressure is rising behind the glass, waiting for the ghost of the wind to pass. Caught in the center of a silent storm, where the cold is biting and the blood is warm. A gale of emotion without any sound, tearing the roots from the hallowed ground.
let the cyclone spin inside the soul,
Losing all the logic and the self-control.
nature is weeping without a single drop of frantic motion.
That will never stop.
Tempesta.
Silenzio